There are essentially three ways in which visual impairment affects learning. Firstly, it affects the child's range and variety of experiential learning. Experiential learning refers to how sighted babies watch and visually organize their world. Even before they learn to crawl, they categorize objects in their environment as large and small, the same, different, rough and smooth. They also start to make attempts to touch objects that are out of arm's reach. Children with visual impairment need parents, teachers, or other caregivers to help them experience these objects that sighted children experience through sight. Parents and teachers need to provide assistance and guidance to a child with visual impairment in organizing his or her environment. Secondly, it creates a need to develop alternative skills. Most areas of the mainstream curriculum have been developed with sighted learners in mind. The visually impaired child needs to develop alternative skills to access subject matter. As the teacher, you can include modifications and accommodations so that learners who are blind or visually impaired have access to the general curriculum. Modifications and accommodations may include instruction in reading and writing through Braille, using optical devices with standard print, using auditory materials for learning and reading, and making use of tactile graphics. Thirdly, there are also other needs created by vision loss that are not necessarily linked to curriculum content, but affects the learner's more personal, daily living and social skills. For example, reading facial expressions, developing positive social interactions, functional skills needed for personal care, for hygiene, food preparation, house cleaning, job seeking, finding suitable recreational activities. Persons with normal vision often learn these skills incidentally. But as creative teachers, we can infuse many of these skills into our subject teaching and in collaboration with parents and caregivers, follow a holistic approach to develop the learner's full potential and participation in the classroom and the wider community. In conclusion, to make it possible for all visually impaired learners in your class to have equal access to the curriculum, you need the support of a team of people involved in the learner's education. The holistic approach requires that you as the teacher, specialist staff, parents, as well as the learner, find individual support strategies for each learner with visual impairment and for each situation that presents itself in your class.